What's up, Evie? Come here. What you doing, girl? Yeah, so tonight we're gonna do my beginner's guide to Canadian silver coins. This one's gonna be the shortest video ever. And then later tonight we're gonna do a painting, a fast speed paint. I'm gonna try to get one in a week, a speed paint. Cause listen guys, I got miniatures for days, just stacking up over here, that need paint, all the paint, so much paint, and we're just not, it's not time to play around no more. And Eva, she wants to help. She's very helpful. So, down and dirty. Tonight's video is not going to cover Newfoundland. Now, if y'all are interested in Newfoundland coinage, we can do a video about that. Let me know in the comments. Nope, tonight is all about teaching you guys how to get your Canadian silver and silver accessory. Now, some of you might be asking, why do I want Canadian silver? What am I going to do with it? Them folks up north, they be crazy. Why anybody want that? Well, there's a couple ways to answer that question. One is, you believe that all silver is silver, regardless of its purity or content or look, as long as it's silver. Right? Now, you might believe that. You'd be a fool, but No. Perfectly fair. As long as you buy at the right price, all silver is good silver. But what are you looking for? Why am I buying Canadian? The other reason is it's cheap. Well, how cheap? Well, let me address this for you very quickly. Google 80% Canadian versus 90% US. And you calculate how much it costs per troy ounce. And then you tell me how we're doing. And I'll tell you, we ain't a-doing. Because that junk American stuff, constitutional, if you prefer, that stuff, it's pricey. It's pricey. But that Canadian, man, you can get that under melt if you work real hard for it. Now, what are we looking for? Well, there's essentially two kinds of Canadian junk silver. Sterling, like this, and 80%. Like this. Okay? This isn't rocket science, folks. Now check it out. Sterling coins have more silver in them. It's 92.5%. 80% is 80%. 80% is easier to calculate on the ASW tip, though, because it's all 0.3, 0.15, 0.6. It's real simple. It's really nice. Whereas the sterling stuff's on some odd numbers, They're on their own game. You gotta just memorize that or work with it. Now, that's step one. Step two. What denominations of Canadian coins are silver? Well, again, that's pretty simple. The smallest silver Canadian coin is called a fish scale. Okay? 5 cent. 5 cent coin. All day. They made these until 1920, I think. Maybe it was 1922. I think it was 1920. The more I think about it, but it might have been 1922. The point is, unless it's from Newfoundland, you ain't gonna see George V or George VI on the 5 cent Canadian coin, 5 cent Canadian coin made of silver. Okay, you ain't gonna see George VI on there, but you will see him on the 10 cent coin. So that's the next denomination, 10 cent. All right, 10 cent coins come in 80%. They come in sterling, right? Here's a sterling one. Right? Nice one, too. Ooh, pretty. Now, they also come in another variety, the 50% coin. Okay? And I'll show you, they started making those in 67. 67 and 68 were the only years you'll have to worry about on those. If they stick to a magnet, they are not silver. And you don't want that mess in your life. Okay? So here we go. Right here. Here's a 68 for you. Okay. This is a 50% silver coin I got in change at a gas station, which I happen to put in my little book here to complete the set. All right, and you could actually look at them and kind of tell if they're nickel or silver. I'll show you. This last coin here is nickel. You can see how it don't look nothing like silver. Okay, they don't look like silver. You can look at them and tell usually, but if you can't, if you're unsure, just put a magnet on it. Okay? But, yeah. So the 10 cent coins come in that, and the 25 cent coins, same deal. Comes in a sterling, an 80%, and a 50%. The only 50% quarter is 1968, and again they're in nickel that year as well. Here we go. Here's the 50% coin. They also come in nickel though, so be careful. If it sticks to a magnet, you don't want it. Okay, very simple though, very simple. Now the ASW on that is not simple, unlike the 0.3s and whatnots. 0.15, no. This is like 0.0909 or something. It's something stupid. It ain't easy to calculate. So you lose that ease when you're doing stuff like that. Anything with this gal on it, even in bad shape, is going to have a slight premium to hundreds of dollars. Old Queen Vic on these things. So if you see Queen Vic and the price is right, just grab it. The mintages are usually pretty low on those. Canada did not make a lot of coins. Now here's the 50 cent coin. And the 50 cent coin came in sterling. Right? 1920 and back. Sterling. 80%. There is no 50%. General issue junk 50 cent coin. Okay. That is pretty, isn't it, though? Let's look at that again. Now, some of the stuff you're going to get is going to be proof-like this one. Okay. These tend to carry a slight premium, but you can get them. You can get them under melt. It is possible. You can get this in a George VI. Everybody loves a good George VI, I've always said. Now, we covered the 5 cent coin. Here's a nice 5 center. We covered the 10 cent coin. So these are fish scales, right? We've covered the 25 cent, coin, and we've covered the 50-cent coin. The last coin you need to worry about, folks, is very simple. It's the dollar. The dollar, we'll go ahead and look at these. Now, they started making these in the 40s, if I remember right. It might have been the 45 or 40. Anyway, the point is they made these very late in the game. 0.6 ounces, Troy. Okay, 80% silver. They did not make these in sterling. They're 80%. They do have a bunch of commemorative ones that are 50%, but we're not going to talk about that. We're just talking about general issue stuff here, right? So it don't matter. It don't matter. There is a fun commemorative that came out in '67 on the all the coins, the dollars, all of them. There you go. Look at that. A little goosey, right? The 50-cent commemorative looks like this. It's a wolf. There you go. There's the wolf. Oh, howling at the moon. Bark at the moon. The dimes have a mackerel on them, I think it is. And the quarters had a bobcat on it, or lynx. Yep. Let's see if I can see one. There was also a 20-cent coin, but that was in Newfoundland. So we're not going to talk about Newfoundland. But, you know, this is the kind of stuff you're looking for, guys. There are some really hard dates, especially, like I said, back in the 1800s when Queen Victoria was around. So always check the coins. The mint marks aren't, there's an H mint mark in the 1800s, but for the most part, there is a variety of 1936 quarter with a dot. There's some error coins, some variety coins. So, you know, you look and look all that up. We're just talking about junk here. Guys, this video was short and simple. Go out there, get this junk. Get it, get it, get it. Hey, tell me about it in the comments if you find it. If you find it under melt, I want to know about it, okay? I want you to tell me you can get this stuff under melt, guys. You can do it. I believe in you. I do. I do. I listen. I can do it. You can do it. So do it. Just do it. Just tell me about it so I know what you did. Because it brings joy to my heart. Joy to my heart that you guys are going out there and getting this stuff that everyone else is ignoring. They're sleeping on this stuff, I'm telling you. Look at it. Look at this. This is a sterling quarter. It's got a little less silver in it than a 90% US quarter, but guess what? It's not very much. The difference is like 0.01. I don't know. It's not much. It's like 0.01 ounces difference. But are you going to get a 90% quarter for $3.65? Let me know where. I'll sign up. You know, you get the 80%er for $3, right? You know, this coin, oh no, that's sterling, never mind. Oh, 0.1734, there you go, guys. 0.1734. I gotta go through all of these coins one of these days and just write the ASW on all of them. Look at this, $3. Go get it. Go get it. Hey, why are you still watching? Go get it. Take care.